Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing, a quick morning update. I was missing in action yesterday as I got fucked up at the bar the night before. And it ruined my day yesterday because I wasn't even able to go to work when I had to be there because I was fucked up, right? So today we're starting a new day and we're going to put the past behind us. And you can see we're still in our symmetrical triangle in XRP, and we're going to be until early to mid-spring if we stay in it until completion of the pattern. But usually they break out right about there, about 75% through the pattern, right? So I expect this to come up one more time to upper resistance and then break down, right? That's what I think is going to happen in XRP. And you can see so far we had that nice little bounce off of our support line right here that we were calling for, and it did pump 15, almost 16%, right? In our first sell zone. Yeah, I said you could sell there if you want. I didn't buy any of this. I was just showing you a pattern play, buying support and selling resistance, which you had one up here and then your secondary one up there at the top of, now it's descending. So today it would be at about $1.02, right? And then you got your mid-ground overhead first one at 89 cents. And then you got your major underneath support down here. It's uptrending, so now it's a little bit higher than it was. It's at 72 cents. And if you're trying to play this pattern, you don't sell unless you broke this uptrending support down here, right? Unless you broke the uptrending support right here. This is your sell zone. Your ultimate sell zone is this green ring. If it slipped below the green ring, you sell, but you could have your first stop loss here is where I would do it. And then you got your sell orders out, some right here and the rest of them right here, right? Because then I think it would get rejected. Could always overshoot like it did back there up to this green ring down there, because we've been kind of playing the green ring to green ring within this pattern, right? So that's what I think is going on. This thing's still going according to plan. If you're in this trade, you're doing fine right now. You're up about 10% still. And we'll keep an eye out on this and see what happens, because I think you're going to dance around, maybe bounce back up. I think you got to come back up here one more time as a nice fake out before the rug gets pulled and then you break down. That's usually what happens, and I think this will be no exception to the rule, right? It's going to follow the rule. If we look at XLM real quick, and then I got to get into work, we're in a symmetrical triangle here too. And I think right now we're going to come actually down in XLM and retest down here. Price note, I think we're going to come down and retest this 24 cents. And then you got your major overhead resistance at 32 cents, right? So if you're playing this pattern, you buy 24 cents, you sell 32 cents. And if you buy 24 cents, the sell zone would be 22 cents underneath would be your bail zone, right? So that's what's going on here. In the XLM, all these are sort of in the same consolidation patterns, right? They were all crashing and now they're all consolidating, right? And that's what's just going to keep continuing to happen for right now until they finally start to break. And you can see the Bitcoin's been getting hammered and we're about to get rejected. The last time we talked, we were coming up from the bottom down there, right there, and we were showing you how this was probably, this is why we had this circled here. Let's pull our industry exclusive perching tool out. You can see we circled this here as the price was down here trying to bottom, and we said this is where you're likely going to come back up now. And like here, you back tested it as support and held, then you flushed through it. We said you're going to come back up to this major orange ring, back tested as major overhead resistance. Now more than likely in a probability based way get rejected and trade back down here to 37,657, and that has not changed, and that continues to be the forecast. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing, as we've had the biggest snowstorm of the season in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois. I don't know how we're ever going to rebuild from this half an inch of snow that fell last night. As 50 miles to the west, got 6 inches of snow at the Illinois River, and the snow hole that is the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois continues to be that, as our official accumulation for this winter is only 1.1 inch total, maybe. I don't even know if we're at that. Peace and love. Peace and love.